Hey guys, back with another video today. Unfortunately, yesterday we did not do good at all. If you guys saw that 7-pick hedge, that was a mistake one. I just wanted to see how that would work. This was the play from yesterday. Trae Young and Harden, they were scoring. They weren't really dishing it out. I mean, I think it was if you looked at like advanced stats, I think for Trae Young, at least, I think there was 8 or 9, maybe it was a little bit more, but just he would throw the ball to the player and the player would just completely miss. It was pretty bad. So, I mean, that stuff happens. So, today we're going to try to do something. I do want to show the play that I made, like, right before tip-off for the Suns Kings game. This was awful. I actually am super disappointed in this play. I was going to do the opposite, so I was going to do a 5 all over and then a 5 all under, because sometimes I randomly do that, and I don't know why I didn't do it last night, because this would have been, $50, but you know what, you got to move on. But let's get into today's play. It's the Wisconsin Badgers versus Michigan State Spartans. I watched this game last time, and Nolan Winter and Jaden Atkins were pretty much the players that I thought were the biggest impacts. Atkins was the highest point scorer in that game. He was shooting, I believe, over just under 50% for three-point in that game. I think he took like 9 or 10 threes. I know he had 4, but he did really, really well. He looked great. He was actually crashing the glass as a guard, and he was getting a lot of rebounds, which was awesome. And then Nolan Winter. It was between him and Kohler. Kohler's the forward for Michigan State Spartans for points and rebounds. He got this line with just rebounds alone. And then he had 17 rebounds, if I can remember right. It was like a 17 and 12 stat line the last time these teams matched up. And he's been playing really, really well over the last, few weeks since they've actually played, which I think was only like 5 games ago. But he's not a huge scorer, but he does get the boards. He can give you 8 to either 12, 15 points, but he's going to get you pretty consistently 6, 7, 8 rebounds. And in this case, last time they played, he got 17. So I really like that play. Jaden Atkins is the scorer for Michigan State. I think the Wisconsin Badgers guard play is a little bit weaker than their forward play. So I think Atkins has a better chance than any of the forwards on Michigan State. And then Cohen Carr, he's a backup. He's not going to get many minutes. I think he might get 10, 12 minutes, but he is not a focal point in this Michigan State offense. So I think he maybe gets 2, maybe 4. But we're gonna do an all-in. You can't, unfortunately. I'm gonna show you guys. So if you put this as a hedge, this actually might go through, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Yeah. So boost picks are not eligible for hedge. That's why, actually, if you guys see this little toggle switch that I'm playing with, we're doing an all-in. We're gonna start, restart this challenge with an all-in on day 1. It's going to be a little bit more money than a little bit less money than the 10X, but I think this is a good starting point. Let's start off strong, and then I think we're just going to do 5Xs, because the 10Xs are kind of a little more difficult. I think if we do 4 5Xs, that's way more obtainable than 3 10Xs, so let's start the first day off great. Hopefully you guys follow. I'm really excited for this play. I did a lot of research on this game. I actually remember watching this game. This should be a pretty close game, I would say. I think Michigan State won last time by a pretty convincing margin, but I mean, it's college basketball. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm going to lock this in, and there we go. If we go to pending picks, there it is. Hopefully you guys tail. I'll talk to you guys soon.